Are we going? Is it going?
Uh,
Going. Okay.
yeah.
Here we are with another edition of Brantsteele Survivor Simulations.
What's up, guys?
So we're doing something special, as we mentioned last week. We are doing Survivor Rivals.
Yeah.
Um, and if you can't already tell, we have a non-survivor on the screen.
Well, I mean, he just hasn't appeared on the show yet,
Yeah, he's going to at some point.
Yeah, totally. I mean, he's already spoken to Jeff Probst, technically. Uh, to be
Yeah.
fair, that's true. Yeah, so what we did was we chose different rivalries. We had a tough time because, like, if we're thinking about like the really good rivalries, there are some lesser ones, but like the ones that were like really big that we can think of, we actually thought of a lot of similar ones. So we kind of had to really, really narrow it down.
Yeah, this was definitely the hardest like cast to pick from, because it's, the a lot of the rivalries, like one person might be really, like, we really like, but then there's someone else that's kind of just like they're there, but we're bringing them on because we want to bring on someone else.
Yeah, yeah,
And so that I think that happened a few times. But uh I still think it's going to be a pretty exciting thing because Brand Steel always delivers.
all right. And I do have some good luck coming into this. So when I was on my morning run, I saw someone with like a purple, face mask. And then as I grew closer, and then once I hit my halfway mark, touched the pole, and then I turned around, I saw they were wearing a survivor buff as a face mask. And so I'm like, all right, that's good mojo coming my way.
Yeah, no, I think you're gonna tie it up. You're gonna make it 2-2 in these, and then it's gonna be all up to the All Stars to see who wins.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be sick.
Yeah. And then if you can't, just so you also know, we also have me in this as well.
Let's scroll down, see your headshot.
Yeah, yeah. Headshot, but I got stand up bit, so that's me with a sock puppet, performing at a comedy club.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
So I guess let's introduce everyone, but instead of just introducing them as individuals, let's introduce them as their pair because it's rivals, so it's kind of important that they go together.
Yeah, totally. All right. So is that Galang? On the Galang tribe, we have Abby Maria, and her rival is going to be RC.
Yep,
Now,
RC right down here.
this is one of the ones where we both thought of at the same time. Uh, One of the reasons is because RC and Abby Maria, they started out as allies, and then they kind of like really started to be at each other's throats.
Mhm.
Kind of happens when you're in a team that doesn't go to tribal council until the merge. It just
Yeah.
kind of like clans against each other. And uh, also, Ava Maria, as we know, I wouldn't say she's a good villain, but she is
Mhm.
an entertaining villain.
Yeah. And RC was actually asked to be on second chance, like to be on the voting ballot, and she found out that Abby Maria was also going to be on the voting ballot and turned it down because of it.
Ooh,
So there's still like bad blood between them.
ooh, fuck.
Yeah.
I would have, I would have said screw it, and still, I think I would have voted for her. I would
Yeah.
have to remember everyone I voted for, but
Yeah. I mean, I she might have made the cut, I feel. I think a lot of people liked her in her season, even though that she was
a lot
the
of like,
merge boot.
yeah, she's in a lot of fan like kind of like fan intros.
Mhm.
So like I can totally see her come back.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Moving on to your next. Your this is your team.
Yeah.
Oh, by the
So
way, if Abby or RC win, we're counting it as a group win for us.
yeah, yeah. Because like I said, we kept saying the same people, and then it was originally going to be 18 people. Um, but then well, we had another pair, which would have been fun.
Yeah,
Admit,
it would have been entertaining, but it would have also not accomplished much.
no. So this was actually my idea because I was kind of like, as I was like saying to him earlier, I was like, oh, like as I was getting ready for this, I'd be like, we should have said Joe and I, and then I was like, oh well. And then he said we needed a new pair, and then I was like, why not us? And so
Hmm.
yeah. Um, so the next pair is Sierra and her mother, Laura.
Yep.
Now, it not only did Sierra famously was the person that voted off her mom, uh, but also when I was kind of like reviewing, it was more than that. Like it seemed like in a few showdowns they've had together, like in like tribal things, they were like on different puzzles on opposite teams. So I think there's a bit of more of a rivalry there as well.
Hmm. Yeah, no. I will have to say, out of all the rivals, so we can go into it and change the relationship so that way they hate each other instead of liking each other. Because since this is the blood versus water simulation, everyone started off already liking each other. So I went through, changed all that stuff, but I couldn't change Sierra and Laura's from being unbreakable, except for Sierra. She's a little more skewed on it.
Obviously.
So, um, out of the rivals, these are the ones most likely to team up. Them and Sarah and Tony, which we'll get to later.
Hmm. So, all right. So the next one was also a pairing that I chose. It is Colby and Jerry. Now, this is one of the oldest old school Survivor rivalries. It started out, it's like a little bit of a flirty showmance, and then as the seasons progressed, they started getting a little bit more passive aggressive towards each other. And the fact that every single time they've played together. Maybe not always on the same team, but like I think that's another reason why they're great for rivals. And seeing how their eliminations were pretty close in heroes versus villains, I think that also kind of adds to it a little bit.
You know, what I would love, and I know it's not going to happen, but if the day one votes they voted off Colby and Jerry, like how
Oh,
great would that be if if their last season together ends with them being on Redemption Islands on day one?
oh no. I think Kobe would just straight up quit.
Yeah, he would be like, I don't need this. It's not worth it.
No.
Uh, okay, moving on to now this is the pair that I originally this was my I have to have them on my team because in Ghost Islands, this rivalry was the entire pre-merge almost, and the pre-merge was great of Ghost Islands. And that was Dominic Abate and the rapper himself, Chris Noble. Just pure entertainment on both of them. Like they're both great characters, and they hated each other, which just made it great to see two big characters going at it.
Yeah. Um, and Ghost Island was a fun one, uh, overall. And granted, it's not as memorable to me because like in the sense of like sometimes, or it's not one I would have thought of because of like pre-merge stuff. Sometimes it's like when I was digging for mine, like thinking about of like, yeah, like I know like um I was thinking of more like either things that have stood the test of time or like uh something where that, but like to have a pre-merge one, I think is a
Yeah.
very interesting choice.
Yeah, well, technically, Chris Noble made the merge. He was just the merge boot. Same with RC. Just they hated each other the entire pre-merge, and then honestly, Ghost Island right after the merge kind of sucks up until the finale. And I think that the fact was they built their season kind of around this rivalry, and then it kind of just disappeared.
I mean, it kind of happens.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay, now I know your eyes might be deceiving you right now, but we have a potential person that will be a first boot 3 times, and that's Francesca Hoagie and Philip Shepard.
oh
Like,
yes,
how can we not have these in this season, right?
we both wanted them.
Yeah.
Like that was another one where we were like, ah, crap, they're on the same list. It's just because it's it it's that relationship that goaded Francesca voted off twice
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Um, and then hell, even on an all-star team and fans versus favorites too, it's what cost her the elimination was that pre-existing relationship with Philip.
Hmm.
So like, it could be her chance, it could be her salvation this time around where one, she's not starting off with Philip on the same tribe. That's a plus.
Hmm. Yeah,
And
yeah.
also,
But I do have to say, I think Dominic Abate will gladly vote Francesca off if he has the choice.
I mean, if you're the first boot and you're known for being the first boot, it's a good
Yeah.
reason to kind of.
And both tribes technically vote someone off right away, so she can't avoid that first elimination, and then yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. In fact, this honestly this first impression vote could really like screw one of us over.
Could. We don't
Uh,
know.
yeah. Okay, moving on now to another one of my rivalries that I don't think gets a lot of credit. Jeff Kent and Jonathan Penner.
You got
Um,
to.
want to go
Jeff
first?
was in. This is 25, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So yeah, the whole story with them was Jeff Kent did not want a winner to win that, a previous player to win that season, uh, and so he was like, "I'm going to get Jonathan Penner out the first chance I get." And then they kept winning communities, and then Penner found the idol, shows it to Jeff Kent, and he's just like, "Okay, I guess I got to be partners now with the person I want to vote out." And then just shortly afterwards, he gets voted out instead. I
Yeah.
mean, it's
And oh,
just it's great.
and famously saying, like not even getting $1 million because Obama's going to take some of it.
Yeah.
His famous little last confessional.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I thought Jeff Kent was really entertaining on this season.
Oh yeah. It took me a while to like remember because he's not really talked about that much.
Because he's one of those one-time players that hasn't been like mentioned or about coming back.
Yeah,
So
not too much love, but who knows? In a Brantsteele, anyone, and we do mean anyone, can rise to the occasion.
exactly. I mean, I think Bill Burr is going to be in the All Stars.
He
Yeah.
definitely will. Unfortunately, it can't. I wanted Danny DeVito, but
Yeah.
alas, it's
Yeah.
not meant to be.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the Celebrity Survivor Simulation, go check it out. I think it's probably one of our best ones.
Awesome. It's awesome. I'm not saying because I win.
Yeah. Okay. So now moving on to Jessica Sugar Kuiper and Randy Bailey, or yeah, right here, Randy Bailey. Um.
This, uh, yeah. What made you choose this one?
Uh. Well, I know. I yet again I chose people from Gabon, and I hate Gabon.
I
but
know
but
every
I
single time.
the one of the few characters I liked was Randy. And I really wanted to bring him back into this, and the only person that he really had a rivalry with, that was like known, was with Sugar.
Yeah,
Um,
I,
and
potentially
so
Bob.
this
Well,
Bob kind of
if
so I the way I look at it was I wanted at least a 2 episode gap of them not liking each other, and or like a thing happening. And Bob's really was just the fake idol, like that's
Yeah,
which was in that 1 episode. So I kind of don't want to include that.
fair
Um,
enough. And also, both times they played, they've been on the same season.
yeah, yeah. So I figured them. So this is one of those ones where I'm like, if she goes home first, I really could not care less.
I mean, I like Sugar and Gabon.
Oh, I hated her. She was so bad. I literally could not stand her.
I, I thought it was like cute, not
No.
like in a, not in just because,
She she
not
she
in
she
that.
she prided herself as a hero, but she was like so bitter towards everyone,
I
and
will
I don't understand how she got brought back as a hero.
in Heroes versus because she's nice, I guess, or
She's
looks very
not.
nice.
She's yeah. She
She
looks
looks
nice.
very
That's
nice.
it.
But also, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Randy voted for first off on the Villains Tribe?
Yes, he was voted off.
So,
Yeah,
so they both kind of have that parallel in a well
yeah,
as well.
yeah. Sugar
Um,
was voted off first overall. Randy was voted off third overall.
yeah. Um, yeah. And I gotta say, I remember watching Randy's elimination on for Gabon, and
Mm.
my roommate was watching it with me. And just that's probably one of my most favorite eliminations of all time of a villain because
Mm.
it was so satisfying and just like how he was smiling, everything laughing, and then it got wiped clean.
Yeah, yeah, no, he was a good villain. I do have to say, like, he was one of the few people on that season that I think, like, could go on to another season, and I think he would be good. It's just he's stuck on that season that I just do not like almost anyone on that season.
Happens. All right, so the next contestant, we'll talk about. So, all right, this guy lost 35 pounds playing Pokemon Go. Uh, let's see, he lives in Los Angeles. He he's a little bit of a known actor. He was in a music video where the rapper stole his girlfriend and then he cried on the floor. Um, just Oscar worthy stuff if they ever, gave Oscars to music videos.
I
And
can tell.
you know,
Yeah.
the man just has such a passion for Pokemon that he recently downloaded an app where he can brush his teeth and catch Pokemon at the same time. He's my hero.
And that is.
Ryan Wayne.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Joe King. Okay. Yeah, and his rival is Joe King. He likes long walks on the beach. Um, and his favorite color is red.
Hey, that's one of mine too.
Yeah, see, that's why he's on the Tadhana tribe.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I don't know what else to really say other than other than
I mean,
that.
big survivor fan, good
Yeah.
comedian, a writer as well. Like,
Yeah, but
there's so much you can say about Joe.
that does not matter.
Host of his own talk show, or like the creator, who, if it wasn't for him, Ryan wouldn't even get his shot on the show. So yeah,
Yeah, okay, you won me over.
see, that's and so I'm rooting for Joe. Yeah,
Yeah,
Ryan
I
and
mean,
Joe
I
are
hope we
rivals.
both make the merge.
Yes,
I,
very least.
if we don't make the merge, I'm gonna be so sad if one of us gets that first impression vote.
Oh God, I'm wearing my maximum screamage shirt. As
Uh,
you know, if I lose someone important, I go high pitched, and so you know, let's hope that this shirt wasn't a horrible coincidence. Uh,
mhm.
all right.
Okay.
So next, funny enough, I'm the one that came up with this pairing, not Joe. So it is Sarah, Lucina, and Joe. I almost said Joe. Tony Vlankos. Now, like I said, all three times they played, they've been on the same season. And if it, and just that fire making challenge alone, like the build up to it, it's like if there was any kind of like rivalry that, like if there was like a top rivalry, I think it would probably be this would be one. It's like a rivalry, but at the same time, like a really strong friendship and respect. So
Yeah.
that's
I
good.
am really happy that you chose this pairing because Tony has been on two of our Brantsteele simulations, and I don't think he's done good enough to make the All Stars.
So now he has his third chance.
Yes, third time's the charm for Tony Vlachos.
Yep. Um, yeah, and like I mean, hell, all of last season we were talking about how great Tony is and how Sarah should just like, take out. And then like from their first season, if we were even to go just on that, I feel that would have been a good thing because of the blind side that happened. But yeah, but because these two have known each other for 6 years and it all led up to that one fire making challenge.
Yeah, and let's say in the 3 seasons that they have played, they played together, and one of them has always won their season. So if they
Yeah,
play together, one of them will win.
that's accurate. That's very accurate. Who knows? Maybe Brantsteele will pick up on that.
Yeah, I actually have very high hopes for Sarah. I think she's going to do really well.
I hope so too. So they can have their even score.
Yeah.
All right. And last but not least is Terry and Aris from not I almost said Edge of Extinction. Exile Island. Um, I just remember watching this and like for me, there were three people that stood out: Suri, Aris, and Terry. And Aris and Terry's rivalry, like I remember every single immunity challenge, them going at it. And then like Aris would be upset because Terry won. And because Terry won pretty much every single challenge, except for obviously the one where he had to win. But yeah, I feel like that's one where it always stuck with me. And Terry is a character who I've wanted to see play again. He kind of he had like an unfortunate incident on Second Chance, and so
Yeah.
he removed himself from the game. But I feel like he needs his like true second chance.
Yeah, yeah, that was probably one of the just a really sad moments for Terry
Yeah,
in Second Chance was because it wasn't him that was getting medevaced or quitting or any of that kind of stuff. It was his son that he's thousands of miles away from, and that had to have been weighing on him that
yeah.
entire
I
way
mean,
back.
it's different than like a mother or something like that. I mean, that's your kid. Like
Hmm.
above anything else, you're a parent first.
Yeah.
But yeah, so little mood shift. Try and segue into something more upbeat. But
Yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah.
I know
Well.
Jeff does not like Aris, but I kind of respect him. I think he's kind of cool.
Mhm.
And also an honorable mention would have been his brother Vetus.
Yeah.
But I think I wanted to go with an older school one, as
Mhm.
well as what put Ares on the map. Also, I wanted Terry.
Nice. Well, there's our 20 contestants.
All right.
Um, let's get this started with the opening twists. Okay, so both tribes are going to have to vote out one member.
Here's the
Okay, the Golong tribe. Who are they going to vote out without knowing anything about each other?
okay. I don't know.
It's got to be one of the weak girls, right? It's got to be either Sugar, Sierra, or Abby.
I think it's gonna be me.
You think it's you?
Yes.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be Sugar. Okay. Abby votes for Sugar. Sierra votes for Sugar. Colby votes for Sugar. Dominic votes for Terry.
Mm,
Francesca votes for Sugar. Jeff
okay.
votes for Sugar. Sugar votes for Terry. Ryan votes for Terry.
After I
Sarah
talked so
votes for
highly of him.
Terry. And Terry votes for Sugar. Sugar. I called it. I called it without knowing anything
Good.
about these players.
Well, I
But
guess I
Terry
was
almost
just
went
scared.
home.
I
Oh.
was just scared.
I mean, he's a challenge beast. He would have done fine. Okay, now who goes home here?
I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be in a cruel twist of fate, Philip.
I think it's going to be me.
See, feeling.
Okay. Aris votes for Joe.
Wait, it's not. You're free. The screen
Oh, it
isn't.
froze?
Yeah,
Okay, well, Aris votes for Joe. Are you here?
for who did ours vote for?
For me.
No,
Are we lined up or no?
we are now.
Okay. Chris Noble votes for Jerry. Jerry votes for Joe. Joe votes for Jerry. Jonathan votes for Jerry. Laura votes for Joe. Philip votes for Jerry. RC votes for Joe. Randy votes for Joe. Tony votes for Joe.
No, I'm so
Ryan,
sorry.
Ryan, can we bring back the stick?
I'm so sorry.
I'm a
I brought you into this. It's my
Why?
fault.
Why? Oh.
I didn't think you'd be voted off first on your tribe.
Okay, well, you could potentially switch with me.
No,
Ray doesn't switch with Sugar, and Ryan does not switch. Oh, you're an asshole, Ryan.
hey, I have faith in you.
I don't even care anymore. Like, I'm now a defeated man. There's no going back from this. This isn't like halfway through.
Yes, there is a going
it.
back from this. That's literally the point about being on Redemption Island.
No, I'm out. There's no way that I am going to win my way back into the game.
I feel it in my jellies.
Oh, this is terrible. I hope you get voted out next. Okay, our first alliance is Abby, Francesca, and Sarah form alliance. I can see them all working together. Maybe not Abby, but I can see Francesca and Sarah getting along.
I think Francesca is like, look, I have to win this season.
Yeah, if she wins, she's the greatest Survivor player of all time.
Yeah. Hey, look, Ryan's in a nice little alliance.
Yeah, look at that. With Colby, Dominic, Jeff, and Ryan. Okay. And then in the other tribe, RS, Penner, and RC trade an alliance. But then the majority alliance over here is Chris Noble, Jerry Manthe, Philip Shepard, Randy Bailey, and Tony Vlachos.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for.
Yeah, so one person's out of the loop here, and I don't know who it is.
Is it?
It's pretty hard to tell because we don't know the tribe division. What?
Laura?
Or Oh, it
See,
is. Yeah, no, it is Laura.
yeah. Who knows? She can pull
Oh, you're fucking going home now.
Cole Sprouse. What?
Tadhana tribe wins immunity, and they win Flint. You better. I want you to go home so bad now.
No.
Abby Maria found the idol.
Shit. Hold on.
And
It's
Harry.
lagging. I don't.
What?
It's lagging, Will. All right. It's caught up.
Yeah, close some stuff real fast.
Okay.
There.
All right. I think it's good.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you still see the screen?
I see. Yeah. And I see that Terry, my alliance member, and Abby have a bond.
Yes. Yeah. Didn't they bond a little bit in Second Chance?
Uh, I so, I don't
I feel
quite
like
remember.
they did. Can't remember. Um. Okay, and no one has found the Tadhana idol. Okay, who's going home here? I'm saying you.
Wait. It's not caught up yet.
It's still not caught up?
All right. Now it is.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't want to say Francesca, but I also kind of like Sandra Diaz. Anyone but me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Abby does not play the idol. First votes, Sierra. Second votes, Sierra. Third vote, Jeff Kent. Fourth vote, Sierra. Fifth vote goes to Sierra. Sixth vote and player leaving. Wow, an 8-1 vote. I just gotta say, this is the same way Sierra went last time.
Ouch.
Yeah, Sierra was the first boot last time she played. And she got voted off by everyone on her tribe.
I'm sorry, Sierra.
Well, there's no point of us seeing how each castaway votes, so I'm just gonna skip to the next episode.
What if she voted for herself? It's still kind of lagging behind B2 Dubs.
So you're gonna have to just rely a lot on audio cues for me then, because
Yeah.
it's not going to. I don't think it's going to sync up.
Maybe if I do something with my wife, but
maybe I think it's on my end because my computer's pretty bad. So just I'm gonna try to explain what's happening. And if you don't get to see it right away, I'm sorry. Okay, so let's proceed to the alliances. Nothing new here.
I mean, my line seems a little bit stronger.
Yeah, Colby's the weak link. Dominic Abate wants to go all in on this alliance, though.
Yeah, I mean, hey, bro, if you wanna, I could use all the loyalty I can get.
Yeah. RC is going all in on this alliance.
Nice.
And then we got Chris Noble, Jeremy Anthony, and they're all doing pretty good. Wow, this is a pretty tight alliance as well. An 8 alliance.
Oh, that's not good for them.
Yeah. Okay. Sugar, Joe, and Sierra are at redemption. If I lose to Sugar, Kuiper, and Sierra Easton in a challenge, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, Randy does not switch places with Sugar. Ryan does not switch places with Joe. Laura does not switch with Sierra. Interesting. Okay, who's gonna lose?
I'm gonna say Sugar.
Okay, I'm gonna say Sierra. Okay. Sugar finishes first and advances. Oh, I finished runner-up in advance. I'm not the first boot. But that means Sierra goes home.
I'd rather lose Sierra than you.
Thank you.
That legit means a lot, man. You know how much I really enjoy Sierra as a character.
Yeah, but let's be honest. If I couldn't beat Sugar in a challenge, this does not look very good for me in the long term.
You don't know. She could get a superiority.
Yeah.
Her like she can. That could be her downfall. She thinks she's doing good, and then oops.
Yeah, she just gave the Kid and Mini Idol clue to Jeff Kent.
Hmm.
Interesting choice.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, who knows? This could be the joking Redemption Island run.
Yeah.
And then if he does good enough there, there's a chance he makes All Stars by just winning challenges because that's totally what would happen if I played Survivor.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally.
Okay.
Confidence, man.
Okay. And Tautana Tribe wins immunity again.
What?
Not looking too good for old Ryan. Abby has the idol still. Philip Shepard has found the idol.
Whoa.
So he was sitting down in one of those chairs again, just like in Redemption Island. Realized, oh, maybe there's a idol hidden in the underside, just like Boston Rob. So he purposely breaks the chair just so that he can get this idol.
Yeah, I can see it. Or like how a feather plopped down on his head that one season. Maybe
Hmm.
it was just straight up the idol.
Or maybe production decided to give him a gift for not having Francesca go out first.
Yeah. Kudos. You
Okay.
did it.
Now, who's going home here? I think it's going to be either Abby or you.
I think honestly it might be who's not in my alliance. This feels like something I should know.
Uh, you're aligned with Jeff Kent, Dominic Abate,
I'm gonna say it's Chris.
Chris.
Yeah.
Well, there's no Chris Noble here.
Shit. Then fuck. Uh, all right. I'm gonna
uh,
say Colby.
Colby. Okay.
Yeah.
Abby does not play the Glowing Tribe Idol. First votes, Terry. I guess it could be Terry. He got a lot of first impression votes. Second vote goes to Terry. Third vote goes to Colby. Fourth vote goes to Terry. Fifth vote goes to Colby. Sixth vote goes to Colby. Seventh vote goes to Terry. Eighth vote goes to Colby. We have a tie
Uh,
between Colby and Terry.
oh gosh. Is this what it like? This must be what it's like to be on Survivor.
I
Cheer
know,
for
right?
your life.
Because now, if you guys vote for the same to go, I mean, that means you might draw the purple rock.
Oh gosh. I know it happens later in the season. Go.
Okay, who do you think's going home, Colby or Terry? I'm going to
I'm
say
gonna
Terry.
I'm gonna say Colby.
First vote goes to Terry. Second vote goes to Colby. Third vote goes to Colby. Fourth vote goes to Terry. Fifth vote goes to Terry. And Terry is going home.
I guess I couldn't keep him around.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So let's see who voted for who. Um, Abby voted for Colby. Colby voted for Terry, obviously. Dominic voted for Terry. Francesca voted for Colby. Jeff Kent voted for Terry. Ryan voted for Terry. Sarah changed her vote to Terry. Terry voted for Colby.
So yeah, I guess yeah, I fooled you guys.
Yeah.
I'm cold as fuck.
Yeah, you were willing to go to rocks. Okay. Um, So let's proceed to alliances. Uh, all seems pretty strong.
Yeah.
I have to
We're
say, these are some of the strongest alliances I think I've ever seen.
yeah, definitely.
Like Phil Shepard and Randy Bailey are at a 9.
Dude, it
Okay.
goes away when we saw it last time.
Okay, so now between Sugar, Joe, and Terry, who is going home?
Sugar.
It's either Sugar or me.
It's
um. Okay, Randy does not switch places with Sugar. I would love it if he switched places just out of nowhere. um,
well, I mean, we
and
hate each other in this, remember?
yeah. See, if we had done it that we were trying to work together, you might accidentally switch places with me.
I don't think I would.
It's possible. Okay, Sugar, Joe, and Terry competes. Joe finishes first.
Told you.
Look at that.
You were just giving her a false sense of security.
Yeah. Sugar finishes runner-up and advances,
Ah!
which means Terry is eliminated from the game. Wow.
Ah.
that's
Ah.
that's
Dang.
crazy. So that's 2 of your people gone already. And I also give the clue to Jeff Kent.
All right, I guess he's the sacrificial lamb, just like they always give him. It puts a target on his back.
Yeah. This
Crap.
is crazy. The fact that Joe and Sugar are still here after getting voted off right away for 2 challenges. Okay.
Um,
Oh, your tribe wins immunity.
thank freaking God.
I mean, you have the majority, so you're in the majority alliance.
But the other alliance has an idol.
So okay.
So
Abby's idol, Francesca and Sarah have a minor fight. See, that's good for you. They were getting along, and now they're fighting.
true, but
Which, by the way,
I
let's applaud Francesca for making it this far. She
two,
deserves this.
definitely three, but two tribals. Kudos.
Yeah. Okay, Philip has the idol. Tony and RC have a major fight. Uh-oh. That means probably one of them is going home.
Probably RC.
Yeah, I'm gonna say RC too, but I could see them getting out Tony. Philip does not play the idol. First vote, Tony. Second vote goes to RC. Third vote goes to Tony. Fourth vote goes to RC. Fifth vote goes to RC. Sixth vote goes to RC. Seventh vote goes to Tony. Eighth vote and player leaving is RC in a 6-3 votes. Yeah.
It's okay. Like she was in the bottom alliance, so
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah. So Aris voted for Tony. Penner voted for Tony, and RC voted for Tony. So Penner and Aris are now in the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay. Proceed to alliances. All seems the same to me.
Pretty much, yeah. Even though they had a minor fight.
Yeah. RS and Penner are now are in this alliance. I think they were already in alliance, just they lost their person.
RC.
Yeah. So yeah, this 5 right now basically controls the game on this tribe. Okay, proceed to Redemption Islands. Okay, who's going home? Sugar, Joe, or RC?
All right. I'm digging the U and RC thing, so I'm going to say it's going to be RC. going.
Okay. Okay. Randy does not switch places with Sugar. Ryan does not switch places with Joe. Abby does not switch places with RC. Okay. RC
Right.
wins first. And Sugar Kuiper finishes runner up, causing
No.
Joe to be eliminated from the game.
No. Do you have any? Do you have any words?
This sucks.
No.
You're a terrible person, Ryan, for suggesting this. You're all playing a great game of Survivor, and I got fucking voted off first. Didn't get a play.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Gosh, RC gives the Hidden Moon Idol clue to Chris. And look at your tribe wins immunity again.
All right, look, this is for you. And yay.
Okay. Okay, Sarah isolates herself from the tribe.
Sarah.
That's not what she does though. She doesn't isolate herself ever. She's like known for being social.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like if on this tribe, I would probably try and make an alliance with Sarah.
Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah, because I mean, she's with Francesca and Abby, but if you make her flip, make Abby flush the idol and vote out Francesca, I feel like that would
Yeah.
be a good move.
Yeah, I mean, like, huh. I guess I kind of just fell in with the guys alliance, but like if we need someone, I would totally.
Yeah.
Oh, Philip has. Oh yeah, he still has the
Yeah,
idol.
he already had it. Okay, tribal council. Okay, so Philip, Randy, Tony, Chris, and Jerry are in the majority. So it's either Aris, Laura, or Penner going home.
I think it might be Aris
Yeah,
because Laura may not be on an assigned like alliance, but
she's voting
that
with
may,
them.
she's still a number. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I could see Penner going home though. Maybe they try to keep Aris for another challenge.
Maybe.
Because honestly, Penner doesn't provide a lot for a tribe. He's a great player, great character, but in terms of like if you looked at him as how is he helping me, he's not going to help you that much.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
First vote goes to Laura. Second vote goes to Laura. Third vote goes to Aris. Fourth vote goes to Laura.
Bye bye, Laura.
Fifth vote goes to Laura. Sixth vote and player leaving is Laura.
Ah.
uh, okay. We're rolling through this simulation.
Is
Okay.
it 12 or is it 12 or 11 until the merge?
Uh, I
'Cause I know
think
someone out. Because I know.
I know they do like a late tribe swap. They do a swap like right before the merge.
Okay.
Um, so I think like episode 7 is the tribe swap, and then 8 is the merge. Whatever
Oh,
that
God,
is.
this
Yeah.
is stressful.
Okay, so proceed to the alliances. Abby, Maria, and Francesca. Oh, so no Sarah.
No, Sarah.
And then Colby, Dominic, Jeff, and Ryan are controlling that tribe.
Still
Our
control.
Penner are facing the world right now.
Yes, they kind of have to.
Yeah, Chris Noble, Jerry Manthe, Philip Shepard, Randy Bailey, and Tony are all together still. Okay, who's going home here? Sugar is really showing herself as a challenge beast.
All right. I'm gonna say RC.
RC. Okay, I'm gonna say Sugar. Randy does not switch places. Abby does not switch places, and Laura can't switch places because her daughter's already out.
Yeah.
Okay. And RC finishes first.
Don't go, Sugar.
And Laura finishes runner-up.
Sugar, no!
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Okay.
I am too a little bit. I mean, she wasn't someone I chose, so she's like the
Yeah.
first one out that's officially not mine, other
Yeah.
than you.
Than
But
me. Yeah, I did the worst
deep
on my
down,
team.
deep down, I was on your side.
Uh, I'm still really salty. You can't tell. Okay, RC gives the clue to Chris. And your tribe wins immunity again. Okay, so Ars and Penner.
Okay.
Yikes. Okay, and this
Oh
is
no.
now a very weak alliance.
Oh no.
They're all turning on each other.
What did I do?
Yeah, this was 100% you, Ryan.
I mean, I'm the only one that doesn't have a nature background. Of course, it's me.
I know, right? Uh, okay, well, Aris and Randy have a major fight. Well, I guess I know who's going home.
Bye bye, Aris.
I'm glad Penner gets to say another vote. I like Penner. Okay, Philip does not play the idol. First vote, Randy. Second vote, Aris. Third vote, Aris. Fourth vote goes to Randy. Fifth vote, Aris. Sixth vote, and player leaving, Aris.
Bye bye.
And just to make sure, it was Aris and Penner. So now Penner is literally on a tribe that wants him out, and he knows it.
Yeah, I mean,
And Philip has the idol, so he can't even go look for an idol. Yikes. This is not looking good for Penner's game. Okay. So do you think if you guys go to tribal, you guys will you stick together for one more vote?
I think I would try and talk some sense into these guys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they'll listen to me because of my adolescence.
Yeah. They are much older than you.
Be like, who are you, kid? This is your first time playing, and we're all stars.
Yeah, you probably don't have a lot of say in this,
No.
in that group. Um, yeah, look at this. This team is going to stay strong. Okay. So RC, Laura, and RS are at redemption. Who's going home out of these three? I'm going to say RC.
Same.
Abby does not switch places with RC. Okay. RC, Laura, and RS competes. Laura finishes first and advances. RC finishes runner-up and advances, causing RS to be eliminated from the game.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
that's another tough one right there.
Dang.
And Laura gives the clue to Randy.
All right. Can we win immunity? Can we win immunity?
I want Penner to win it. I don't want him to go to redemption. Oh, and you guys win immunity again. Oh, that's not good.
Man, if this was Modern Survivor, I would make it to the merge.
Yep. Abby has the glowing tribe idol. Kobe isolates himself from the rest of the tribe. No one wants to align with him.
All right, Kobe. It's fine.
Randy and Tony have a major fight. Wait a second. Is there some hope for Penner?
Maybe. It could be the thing, like, you give someone the clue and it puts a target on their back. So I'm going to say Randy.
Yeah, I think it's either Randy or Penner going home here. First vote, Penner. Second vote goes to Penner. Third vote, okay, well, It's not. It's Penner. Third vote goes to Philip. Fourth vote goes to Penner. And Penner goes home. Damn. I really wanted him to make it to the merge.
Yeah.
He still
Same.
could. He still could. Not likely, but he could.
I mean, everyone else is tired on on the other tribe.
Uh,
All right, we're at
okay.
12.
So Redemption Islands, RC, Laura, and Jonathan.
I'm gonna say, I know I'm not trying to bully RC. It's just I feel that Laura, because she was on Redemption and she did very well on Redemption. So, and I don't want Penner to go home. So I'm sorry,
Yeah.
RC.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to say RC too. Abby doesn't switch places again. Jeff does not switch places. Okay. Penner finishes first and advances.
All right.
RC finishes runner up and advances. I gotta say, your people aren't doing very good on Redemption.
No.
And oh, look at who's getting the clue to the hidden immunity idol, Tony. Even though it's already found and doesn't mean anything.
Just putting targets on people's backs. All right. Do we the tribe swap? All right.
Okay.
Who are my buddies?
Okay. Colby, Francesca, Philip, Ryan, Sarah, and Tony are all on the tribe together.
Like I said, if in-game Ryan is smart, align with Sarah and Tony. I
Yeah.
will take
Look at
him.
this. We got two rivals though, technically paired together.
Rivals, yeah.
And this is the one I think everyone's tuning in for is the Francesca and the Philip.
All right. Let's just vote off Philip. Let's let Francesca make it to the merge.
How sad would it be if she gets voted off next and loses redemption and just misses out on the merge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then on the other tribe, we got Abby, Maria, Chris Noble, Dominic Abate, Jeff Kent, Jerry Manthe, and Randy Bailey. So we have another rivalry.
Yeah.
So both sides have people that are going to go at it. So the Galong tribe's big rivalry is Francesca and Philip. This one is Chris and Dominic.
Yeah. Can my tribe pull it through?
Yeah. So wait, how did who has the advantages? So
Philip has the idol and Abby. So there's no team with two idols. So it's Philip and then it's Abby Maria, and they're both on different tribes.
Yeah, and so your original tribe has four, whereas Tadhana only has two. So in a sense, you guys should all team up and vote out one of them. But Philip might also play as idol.
Yeah.
And then over here, it's an even 3-3 splits with Abby, Dominic, and Jeff versus Chris, Jerry, and Randy. Okay, it's gonna be this is an exciting vote because I think it's only a one vote, I think, right, for this, or is it...
I believe so because someone comes back because this is when they do 12.
Yeah. Okay. There's so Philip and Tony have an alliance, so they are alliance members. Your tribe is kind of trying to stick together.
Ish.
Oh, and look at this. Francesca and Philip are working together.
Oh no.
And so are Sarah and Tony.
I mean, it makes sense. That's what they typically do.
Yeah, and then Colby and Jerry.
They're not on the same tribe though.
I don't know why I showed that. And then Dominic and Jeff are working together. Chris, Jerry, and Randy. So those Tadhana 3 are sticking together. Abby, Dominic, and Jeff. So yeah, it seems like they're trying to stay tribal strong. Chris and Dominic are working together. Interesting. So it looks like
All
the
right.
rivals are working together for the time being.
I mean, it's smart in a sense.
And the Glong tribe wins immunity.
Yes!
You made
Yes!
the merge, Ryan.
And All Stars. Yes.
I feel like you're going to probably pick yourself for All Stars, right?
That's going to be my first pick.
Is yourself.
Yes, of course.
Philip has the Tadhana idol. Abby and Jeff have a minor fight.
All right. Abby,
So
if she's smart, she's going to play her idol.
she should probably play her idol here. She should secure herself the merge. Because when she gets the merge, I feel like you always want to vote out Abby before the merge, but when she makes the merge, why vote her out?
It's because one, she hasn't really proven herself in challenges, so it's kind of like a Sandra thing where it's like you can always vote her out later because she's not a threat in challenges.
Yeah. She does not
Well,
play the idol.
she does not. All right, I think it's going to be I think it might be Jeff actually.
You think it's Jeff? I could see Jeff going home here. It also could be a rock draw, honestly.
Maybe.
Okay, first vote goes to Jeff. Second vote goes to Jeff. Third vote goes to Jerry.
No, not Jerry.
Fourth vote goes to Jeff. Fifth vote goes to Abby. Oh, wait.
Yeah, Jeff is gone.
Yeah. Sixth vote and player leaving goes to Jeff. So Jeff voted for Jerry and Jerry voted for Abby. Well, so that means Jeff and Jonathan and Penner are on Redemption Islands. Wait, is there another vote off before?
It might be.
There might be. I think there is.
Oh god.
Okay. So yeah, alliances. There's a lot of alliances because there's a lot of duos now.
Yeah.
Abby and Dominic. I think this.
It's
very
not a strong.
It just doesn't matter what the numbers say. You got to follow your heart, Ryan.
Better yet, you have to feel your jellies.
Okay, I would love it if RC goes home here, just because then Penner and Jeff Kent will make it to the final redemption.
You know, I'll let. Yeah. Because because I just remembered who Jeff was. I would
He's
like to
literally a professional baseball player, a former professional baseball player.
All right, so RC, is it your time?
Okay. Penner finishes first and advances. That was the big one. And Jeff Kent finishes runner-up and advances, sending RC home.
You know, I've really wanted to see RC again in there. Like I said, if this was she wouldn't make it if it was Modern Survivor because she was voted off kind of early. But
yep. And Penner gives the clue to Abby.
All right.
Probably respect, right? Just give some respect for sending RC home after all this.
We'll mean a target too.
Yeah.
Do we win?
The Long Tribe wins immunity. Enjoy the merge.
I think it's me. It's all the Pokemon Go runs.
Yeah, you're really carrying it. Yeah, you're the real Joe Englem of this tribe.
Yeah, which means I'm gonna go home
right away. The behavior of Ryan is rubbing the tribe the wrong way. Ryan, what are you doing out there?
I'm bragging. That's why. You know what? I was bragging about how awesome I am, and that's why. I was like, I'm making it to the merge. Making it to the merge.
Yeah. I think you might be going home pretty soon at the merge.
I don't blame him. I would get rid of me at the merge.
Randy isolates himself from the rest of the tribe. No one wants to
Randy,
align with
now's not
him.
the time to throw a temper tantrum.
I know, right? Right before the merge, you do not want to isolate yourself. Abby once again does not play the idol.
All right, I think
Oh
it's
yeah,
Randy's.
I think it's Randy. Yeah. Um. Okay. First vote goes to Randy. Second vote goes to Jerry.
Not Jerry.
Third vote goes to Randy. Fourth vote goes to Jerry.
Who is
Fifth
it?
vote, player leaving, is Randy.
I
So
mean, I get it.
yeah, no, I would vote Randy off. I wouldn't want him in the game. So Abby and Randy voted for Jerry.
Am I forgetting?
Okay. Well, Tony is going to make the merge again. I think maybe he's doing a
able to make it
strategy.
also.
Yeah, he has a good chance now because I wrote down my top 10 guys and top 10 girls, and Tony was like number 9 on the guy side. So this might boost him up a little bit.
It could. I mean, like I said, I want to be in an alliance with him.
Yeah. Okay. And I think this is Tony's winners at war strategy. He's kind of staying under, just pretty low key, and then at the merge he's going to start striking.
All right, that's when he's gonna come after me. That's when I'm gonna come after him.
Yeah.
Going
Okay.
up against Tony Falcons.
Are you ready to see who comes back into the game?
Yeah.
Okay, it's either Penner, Jeff Kent, or Randy.
I think there's a secret redemption island, and you actually make it back in the game.
Wow, that's great. I hope that's is the redemption island.
Yes.
Um,
But if that doesn't happen, like that 12% chance it doesn't happen, I'm gonna say it's gonna be. I think Penner is coming back.
I'm rooting for Penner too. And by the way, these are all 3 my guys.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
I'm guaranteed to have someone on my team
actually,
come back.
I'm looking at your side, and it's like you only have 4 people left. Well, you're gonna get someone back, and then it's gonna be tied up. No, I'll have one more.
Yeah, you'll have a 1-person advantage on me. But it's instead because this one isn't divided by our teams. It doesn't matter as much. Like as long as one of our people is good on any team, they can make it to the end. I'm rooting for Penner. I mean I want Penner. I would be okay if Jeff Kent comes back. Randy is probably the least desirable choice.
Yeah, I mean it's Randy.
Yeah.
He's entertaining, but
Okay. Penner is eliminated from the game.
oh no.
Randy is eliminated from the game, which
All right,
means Jeff finishes first and returns to the game.
good. You know
And
what? He gets his shot.
yeah, and he receives a clue to the hidden immunity idol. So
Nice.
good on him. That was his professional sports background coming in right there, I think.
Yeah. Um, it's funny. No idols have been played yet.
Yeah, I know everyone's holding on to theirs. Okay.
So
So
this is
we
the
have
merge.
yeah, here we are. Yeah, so all my team I have Chris, Dominic, Francesca, Jeff, Philip, and then that's all my original team. And then of course we share Abby.
Yeah. All
And
right.
then you
So
yeah.
yeah, for me, I have Jerry. Uh, there, on my list, it was Jerry and Terry, and I was like, crap. I have Jerry and Colby, Tony and Sarah. 2 pairs that I've chosen: Abby Maria, which, as we said, we share, and then the one, the only, the all-star Ryan Wayne.
Yeah. So wait, actually, are we tied up right now?
If
Because
we
we
count,
share Abby, so that means we're tied up.
yeah, yeah, actually, because Jeff's back in the game.
Yeah, crazy. Okay, let's vote some more people off. Why don't we?
Well, we got to see where alliances stand.
Abby and Francesca are working together. Dominic and Ryan are working together at a loyalty of 3.
Eh.
Chris Noble, Jerry Manthe, Philip Shepard, and Tony Flacco. So this team lost its Randy, and look at that. Their alliance is now down to a 5 where it was an 8.
Was holding him back the entire time.
Yeah. Um, and then this is a 4 strength: Colby, Francesca, Ryan, and Sarah.
I can dig it.
Abby and Dominic are working together. Philip and Tony are working together. Chris Noble and Jerry Manthe are working together. Oh man, we're gonna be here for a while. There's so
This
many.
is going to be chaos.
Chris Noble and Dominic Abate are working together.
Chris is playing the game.
Francesca and Philip are working together.
So let's applaud. Francesca made it to
Yes.
the merge.
Yeah, she's lining herself up for an all-star return.
Yes. Who would have guessed?
uh, unless she gets voted off like in the next few, then probably not. But she's trying to make it there. Sarah and Tony are working together. Colby and Jerry are working together. Oh, and then here's a big team. This is the powerhouse team. Abby, Colby, Dominic,
loyal,
Francesca, Jeff Kent, Ryan, and Sarah Lucina.
It's not the most loyal team, but I'll take it.
Yeah, well, that was the original Galong tribe. That was the tribe that kept winning.
Uh-oh. That's not good because that means we can just easily be boink, 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 boinked.
Yep. And the new Galong tribe, which is 6 people, is Colby, Francesca, Philip, Ryan, Sarah, and Tony. And the new Tadhana tribe is Abby, Chris, Dominic, Jeff, and Jerry Manthe. Okay, who's winning immunity?
I think
Philip
it's going to be
Shepard.
nice.
The specialist has won his first individual immunity.
I dig it.
Wow, okay. So now Abby and Philip have idols. No one has found the Kasama tribe idol. Okay, and the new Tadhana tribe alliance dissolves.
Oh,
I mean, there's so many alliances.
it's hard to keep track.
Yeah, it's literally just a clusterfuck right now. Okay, who's going home?
If they're smart, they would vote me off. But
Yeah.
if they were smarter, they would vote off Tony.
I think Francesca.
No, she's making it to the very end.
You think she's going to be in the final 3?
Yes.
Okay, well, every time you say that, they go home pretty early.
Why do you think I'm saying I'm going home next?
Yeah. Okay, no one plays idol. First vote, Jeff Kent. Second vote, Ryan. Third vote, Ryan. Fourth vote goes to Ryan. Fifth vote goes to Ryan. Sixth vote goes to Ryan. Seventh vote and player leaving. Wow, so everyone voted for you except for you.
So they were smart. Damn it.
This is fitting because I was the first one voted off at the beginning of the game. You're the first one voted off at the merge.
You know what? I'm gonna work my way back.
Yeah, hey,
I'm gonna make it back into the game.
If you come back into the game, I want to be opposed to you making an all-star spot.
I mean, I'm choosing myself.
You can't just
you made it
choose
to
yourself.
He was the competition.
You can't just choose yourself.
I have a very strong case.
What is your case? You made the
He was
merge.
in a lot of. He made a lot of great choices pre-merge. Was
You,
always on the right side of the
you won
alliances.
like
Always won.
every immunity.
Always won immunity for
Oh
his
no,
team.
I don't think you should be a first ballot All-Star contestant as it stands right now.
Okay.
Okay. Alliances. Abby and Francesca. There's so much going on here. Like, and a lot of this is just like filler. This is just them saying, well, these guys are together. Like,
Yeah.
Colby and Jerry have a 9 strength together.
Wow.
Yeah. They found their differences and are working together. Francesca wins immunity.
Good job.
She has won her first individual immunity after playing 2 times before.
Yeah.
um, okay. Abby and Philip have idols. Jerry isolates herself from the rest of the tribe. No one wants to align with her.
Oh, I would have you kept me in.
Okay. Um, First vote goes to Sarah. Second vote goes to Sarah.
No.
Third vote goes to Jeff Kent. Fourth vote goes to Sarah. Fifth vote goes to Jeff Kent. Sixth vote goes to Sarah. Seventh vote goes to Jeff Kent. Eighth vote goes to Sarah. Ninth vote goes to Jeff Kent. 10th vote, and we have a tie. 5
Oh,
votes Jeff and 5 votes Sarah. Okay. Between these two, who's going home?
I feel it might be Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff. Oh, it makes sense. He's come back already. You don't want to have someone that comes back into the game around much longer.
Yeah.
Okay. First vote goes to Jeff. Second vote goes to Jeff. Third vote goes to Sarah. Fourth vote goes to Sarah. Fifth vote goes to Jeff. Sixth vote goes to Sarah. Seventh vote goes to Jeff. And eighth vote and player leaving is Jeff Kent. Who flipped? Who is the flipper? Jerry Manthe flipped.
Smart. My my players are teaming up.
Yeah. Okay, so Abby voted for Sarah, Chris voted for Jeff, Colby voted for Jeff, Dominic voted for Jeff, Francesca voted for Sarah, Jeff voted for Sarah, Jerry voted for Sarah, switched to Jeff, Phil voted for Sarah, Sarah voted for Jeff, and Tony voted for Jeff.
Hmm.
Well, it's sad to see Jeff get voted off again.
Yeah.
But hey,
Well,
he could come back into the game.
oh, he's not.
He's not.
Sorry. He's up against Ryan Wayne. Well, and someone else, but
Yeah. Do you consider yourself a challenge beast?
I'm athletic as fuck. I
Yeah.
ran 14 and a half miles the other day.
Yeah.
I will send you my Strava.
Okay.
That's the app I use.
Okay. Well, we're gonna see if you are super athletic. If you can beat a former professional baseball player. Sarah wins immunity.
Good job.
You probably needed it. I think he was kind of on the chopping block. Okay. No one is finding these idols, and Colby and Dominic bond a lot. But yeah, I'm surprised that they're so we're on episode 10, part 2, and not a single idol has been played.
That's crazy.
No,
That thing
right?
would have been flushed long ago.
Yeah. Okay. Abby plays the idol on Francesca.
Okay. Well, being selfless?
Philip plays the Todd Haunted Tribe idol. We just said we haven't seen it, and Brantsteele listened.
Wow.
So that means that rivalry of Francesca and Philip are going to stay in the game.
That's that's good. All right. So who do we think is going home? I think
Um, I think
I'm gonna say Dominic.
Tony.
Tony.
Okay. So first vote goes to Philip. Does not count. Second vote goes to Philip. Does not count. Third vote goes to Francesca. Does not count. Fourth vote goes to Francesca. Does not count. Fifth vote goes to Francesca. Does not count. Sixth vote goes to Francesca. Does not count. Seventh vote goes to Francesca. Does not count.
All right. Oh,
Oh, Abby. Abby.
Abby. You see, you play against your character type, and that's what costs you the game.
Eighth vote goes to Abby. Ninth vote and player leaving is Abby. Wow. I
Uh,
mean, so technically, Philip and Francesca played their idols correctly because there was only 2 votes for Abby.
yeah, I mean, Abby just blew hers.
Well, yeah,
Yikes.
yeah, yeah.
I
So,
want to see. Was it Philip and was it Philip and Francesca that voted Abby out?
um, so Abby voted Philip, Chris voted Francesca, Colby voted Philip, Dominic voted Francesca, Francesca voted for Abby,
That is cold.
Jerry, and then yeah, wow, that is crazy.
That is cold.
Francesca, I think, is the front runner in this season to come back.
Yeah,
Wow, she convinced Abby to play the idol on her so they could vote her out.
that is
Wow.
cold.
That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, now we're at the final 8.
Well, technically final 9 because
Yeah, because someone comes back in, but
all right.
right now there's
So
only
I forget. Do 2 people get eliminated at once in this season on redemption, or do they just keep it with 2?
8. I think they keep it with 2.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready to see yourself go to redemption?
I mean, I've been here. I've made myself a nice little fire. I made a I made like a pineapple, drew a face on it.
Were
Talk.
you reenacting scenes from Castaway with the pineapple?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Ryan went there. All
So
right.
you got to assume Abby's going home out of these 3.
I think it's going to be Jeff.
You think
Anyone but me. Anyone but me.
really trying to be a Sandra Diaz Twine here, I guess. Okay. Abby finishes first and advances.
Can I see the little yellow?
Ryan finishes runner up and advances.
I told you. I beat a baseball player.
Wow. And Abby gives the clue to Sarah. And Tony Vlachos wins immunity.
Good job. Good
He's
job.
another guy. I think he's working his way up to being an all-star.
See?
Tony has found the idol. Tony works his hardest when he wins immunity. We saw that at Winners at War, and we're seeing it now here at Brantsteele.
He's a tough cookie.
Uh, uh, and now Jerry and Chris have a minor fight.
Oh, Jerry.
I mean, Tony's one of those guys. Even if he's not on my team, I'm rooting for him to win the game because he's such a great character.
He's a great guy. How many episodes does he have left?
I don't want to scroll down because then we will see the votes.
Yeah. All right. Out of these 8, I think
It's got to be Francesca.
no. I think
They
it's
just saw her make a crazy move. There's no way you let her any further in the game.
that's fair, but that's the kind of crazy sometimes that attracts people.
Uh-huh.
So I think it might be Dominic or Chris.
Dominic? Okay. Tony does not play the idol. First vote goes to Francesca. Second vote goes to Sarah. Third vote goes to Sarah. Fourth vote goes to Sarah. Fifth vote goes to Francesca. Sixth vote goes to Francesca. Seventh vote goes to Francesca. Eighth vote and player leaving is Francesca. She played a good game. She played a really good game. Probably one of the best Brantsteele moves we've seen.
I agree. She's someone who I think could definitely return.
So Francesca voted for Sarah, Jerry voted for Sarah, and Philip voted for Sarah. So Jerry and Philip are now in the minority.
All right.
Okay. I mean, okay. So now let's just stop here. Out of these 7, if you had to choose the winner out of these 7, who would it be?
I think could be Tony. He's up to his old shenanigans.
Yeah, I'm really digging Tony's game. Yeah. So we're on episode 12. I mean, so right now he's been a pretty mainstay of the season.
Looks like it.
Okay. Chris Noble, Philip Shepard, and Tony are in an alliance.
That seems like a strong
Yeah, I don't think any of these
like,
alliances make any sense. I think they're just there. I think
little,
we're having voting blocks right now. They're not voting based on alliances. They're voting based on what move works best for each of their games individually per tribal.
yeah. I mean that's kind of the smarter way to play in a sense, especially when you see all-star seasons.
You usually see that stars.
Liquid, as I say while I'm about to drink a liquid. That was not planned.
Okay, Ryan, Abby, and Francesca are on redemption.
I'm going to say Abby this time.
Yeah, it's got to be Abby. Philip does not switch places with a friend. How crazy would that be if he switched?
That would have been unprecedented, but
that would have been great TV. Okay. Francesca finishes first and advances, and Ryan finishes runner-up and advances.
All right.
All you need is second place until the final one.
Exactly. See, like I said, I'm giving the people in charge false sense of security. They're not going to think Ryan's a threat. That's why he was voted off in the first place. And so when I come back, I'm going to sweep.
Okay, well, Abby is eliminated from the game. And Francesca gives the hidden immunity idol clue to Colby.
It's a little random, but I dig it.
Tony wins immunity again.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I think Tony just needed to be on my tribe.
Yeah, I know. Well, I can say it right now. He's in my top 5 now of guys. Wow.
Dude.
Yeah, he wins immunity, he has an idol. He's guaranteed to make himself into at least the penultimate episode of the season. Okay, Tony does not play the idol. First vote goes to Jerry.
Oh no.
Second vote goes to Jerry. Third vote goes to Chris. Fourth vote goes to Chris. Fifth vote goes to Jerry. Sixth vote goes to Chris. Seventh vote and player leaving is Jerry.
Jerry.
This was the closest that Chris has come to getting voted off so far.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a sleeper.
Yeah, no, he's playing a really low key game. He's playing like Devin Pinto and heroes versus healers versus hustlers.
Hmm.
And this doesn't have that fire making twist. So if that's the case, he might make it to the end and win.
Potentially.
So Sarah and Tony though are in the minority right now.
But they have an idol, and
Yeah.
they have Tony and Sarah, both very strong.
Yeah. It's not the end of the world for them. um okay. Chris Noble, Philip Shepard, and Tony. Yeah, just a lot of nonsense. And if you're looking through this in the comments, like leave us a note if you see something that's actually important in these alliances, because I don't see anything. There's no
I think that
connections.
is, yeah, because a lot of them seem a bit random and just kind of like there.
Uh,
And
yeah, I don't.
especially since a lot of them are low too.
Yeah, so none of this really is impacting the game. I think Chris Noble and Dominic are always going to vote together, and Sarah and Tony are always going to vote together. Besides that, there's literally no alliances.
Not really, no.
Okay. So Ryan, Francesca, and Jerry are at redemption.
I'm gonna say Jerry.
I'm going to say Francesca. Philip does not switch places. And Colby does not switch places. Okay. Jerry finishes first and advances.
Don't what?
And
No,
Francesca finishes runner-up and advances, causing Ryan to be eliminated.
he got too cocky.
Yeah. And the hidden immunity clue is going to Tony.
Uh,
Any last words?
you know, sometimes you play a little risky, and sometimes you can't help being the best. And everyone tries to shoot you down because you are the best. People fear success. And so if they see someone rise, they're going to aim for you. And that's how I fell, being too awesome.
Yeah, that's totally what happens in in this Brantsteele.
Yeah. uh,
Okay, well, moving on. Colby wins immunity. He also wins an ice cream stand for the afternoon for rewards, and he shares it with his favorite duo, Dominic and Chris.
I'm not going to lie. I'm surprised both of them have made it this far.
Yeah, same. I thought that they would have at least one of them would have gone home pre-merge.
Yeah. Yeah. There's only two pairs left, and they're one of them.
Yeah. It's them and Tony and Sarah. Like, if you were
Yeah.
to compare iconic duos, you think Tony and Sarah. You don't think Dominic and Chris.
I don't, I forget who one of them was, actually.
Yeah, you forget who Chris Noble was.
Yeah.
You gotta look him up because he was great. He was a rapper, but he was like really bad at rapping. um, and Wendell's confessional or like voting booth thing was hilarious because he just kept like about to put it in and then had another like bad thing to say about Chris.
Oh, gosh.
And like one of them was about how he can't rap. It was great. Okay, moving on. Sarah and Dominic bond slightly. So this could be dangerous for Tony. He might have to play his idol.
No, but he could be getting them in.
Yeah, but this could also be Sarah throwing Tony under the bus.
I don't know.
You know, get in with Dominic so that way if they target someone, it's not
They can get
Sarah.
rid of Chris.
Yeah. Okay, let's see who votes for who. Tony does not play the Kasama Tribe idol. First vote goes to Chris. Second vote goes to Chris. Third vote goes to Chris.
Yeah.
Fourth vote goes to Dominic. Wow. So they did it. Sarah just played a great move right there.
Yeah. Good job, Sarah.
Yeah, that was great. That's so now we finally got our first bloodshed on rivals where the rivals voted each other off.
Yeah, it's funny. There hasn't really been a
They're
lot of
all
that in something
they're all
called
kind of wanting
rivals.
to team up.
Yeah.
I guess they
But
decided that their past differences doesn't matter.
I guess not.
Okay, well, do we have someone come back? No, no, we have one more vote off before.
Yeah, because this is five.
Yeah.
It's a five-person finale.
Okay. So now that Chris is gone, Dominic is by himself. Was that a good move to get rid of Chris for Dominic right now, or should he
I
have waited?
I feel it might be also a thing of like if we look on who's at redemption,
Uh,
Francesca, who I think has a really good shot of winning this game if she comes back, if she's in the final three.
yeah.
So it could be a thing like one, he's a threat, and it's best to like get rid of him so he has a chance to lose on there as opposed to stay in the game, and also maybe get rid of like some other threat along the way because they only have like two different. That's this episode and next episode, and that's it.
Yeah,
Get
yeah,
rid of.
we're getting pretty much to the end of it.
Yeah,
Um, okay, let's see who wins between Francesca, Jerry, and Chris.
Jerry, go,
Jerry.
Jerry.
Okay.
Everything
I
was fine until she came on.
yeah, I know, right? she was the ruiner of Ryan. Okay.
I saw her Playboy thing, and that's what threw me off.
Okay. Philip does not switch places with Francesca. How great would it be? I'm going to keep saying this. If the final Redemption Islands, Philip puts himself in there, so Francesca's guaranteed to come back.
That would be crazy ridiculous. It sounds like something Philip might do too.
Yeah, it would be a move. It would be one heck of a move if you pulled it off. Colby does not switch places with Jerry. Dominic does not switch places with Chris. Wow, so these all have Paris still in the game.
Wow.
Okay. Jerry finishes first and advances. So
Rockin'
it's
Jerry.
either Francesca or Chris.
Chris, you better be going.
Chris Noble finishes runner-up and advances. Francesca is eliminated.
No.
She played a good game though. I'm still gonna say I think she's probably making All Stars.
I feel like she deserves it.
Yeah, she did play a pretty good game. And just that one move alone honestly made
Yeah.
her like deserve it. Okay.
I agree.
Colby wins immunity. He also wins a picnic lunch, and he shares it with Philip.
Nice.
I want to
Nice.
see this scene of them eating picnic lunch together.
I think it would be beautiful.
It would be Colby would be hating it so much. I don't know why he would choose Philip of all people.
Because he's, you know, Philip is a wise guy. You just have to look past the crazy.
That's a lot that you have to look past. Okay, Tony has the idol.
I think
So
he'll play it.
he could use it now, or he could use it at the beginning of the finale. So Colby and Sarah are now a very weak alliance. Tony plays the idol. Good. He's guaranteed in the finale. As far as I'm concerned, he's making All Stars.
I think Dominic is going, but yeah, I definitely think, man, this was such a good one so far that I feel that we might see a lot of people from this come back for All Stars.
Yeah, it's a good one. Okay, first vote goes to Tony. Does not count.
Yep.
Second vote goes to Tony. Does not count. Third vote goes to Sarah. Fourth vote goes to Philip.
Oh
Fifth
no.
vote and player leading is Philip. So Tony technically plays the idol correctly because it would have been a revote.
Tie.
Yeah, and potentially he would have gone home there.
Yeah. So
So
it was smart on his part.
okay, so Colby and Dominic voted for Tony. Philip voted for Sarah, and then Sarah and Tony voted for Philip. Okay,
Oh,
so this game is open, I think, for anyone. It's all up to who comes back into the game.
I hope it's Philip, honestly, because I feel like one, I want to see Philip back on the show in general, and
Uh,
two, I feel like he has potential of actually winning. I feel.
I don't think he has any potential winning. Brian?
Yeah.
I was expecting you to explain why you think he could win.
Oh, why? I think he's a likable guy. If he wins his way back and makes it to the finale, I feel that that says a lot about him. Plus, he already has a tight bond with Francesca, who's already on the jury, which that kind of helps. If we're
Hmm.
talking about people that are left in the game that has a member on the jury, well, technically all of them do, except for Tony and Sarah, but that's because they're both in the game.
Yeah, yeah. I just don't think Philip could ever win Survivor. He
Watching,
just both of his seasons that he's been on, like no one's really liked him. They've put up with him because he's a number.
he's a fun number too.
Okay, Jerry, Chris, and Philip are at Redemption Island. Who's winning the way back? Colby doesn't switch,
Yeah,
and Dominic does not
Philip,
switch.
Philip, it's gotta
Philip?
be.
Okay. I would love, honestly though, I know you don't know him, but Chris Noble to come back in the game would be crazy. I think he's played a pretty good game too.
Yeah, I can see
Okay.
that.
Sharon, Chris, and Philip competes. Philip is eliminated from the game.
No.
Jerry is eliminated from the game. Chris finishes first and returns to the game, receiving a clue to the hidden immunity idol
Ah.
that has just been rehidden.
Ah. Okay.
And Colby
So
win.
now,
Look at Colby's freaking immunity beast again.
yeah.
Jeez.
Wow. All right. So before we continue, our
Okay.
final five, we have two people from your that you have chosen, and I have three.
Yeah, yeah. I have Dominic and Chris, and then you
And
have
I
Colby,
have,
Sarah, and Tony.
yeah, I think, yeah, I think I have a shot of winning this one.
Yeah,
Uh,
you definitely. I mean, I think Dominic and Chris are playing good games that they could get to the end and win, but they could also easily just be targeted 1-2 right here.
yeah. It depends on who finds the idol.
Sarah Lacina has found the idol.
Yeah.
And Colby and Chris have a major fight.
Chris, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Chris kind of just came back in the game, has a fight with Colby, and now is going to go home.
Bye bye,
Okay.
Chris.
So Sarah plays the idol. First vote goes to Sarah. Does not count. Second vote goes to Chris. Third vote goes to Chris. Fourth vote goes to Tony. And fifth vote goes to Chris. Okay, well.
Resurrection this time.
Yeah. Okay, well, this is good. I didn't want someone from Redemption winning the game.
I did when I was playing.
No, even me, I did. If I wanted to come back into the game, but I didn't want to win. Like once you get voted out, you're done.
Nah, I'm a fighter. I
So
go to the bitter freaking end.
so it looks like Dominic is in the minority. So unless he wins immunity right here, I think he's going home.
Let's see. Oh wait.
Okay. Colby wins immunity again.
I think Colby's winning this game.
Colby's gonna win. Oh, okay. So Dominic's going home. We already see the first vote.
Yeah,
Second
first.
vote goes to Tony. Third vote goes to Dominic. Fourth vote goes to Dominic, and Dominic is going home again.
Thank you, random person on the street that was wearing a purple Survivor buff. Your good luck has brought me good fortune for this one.
Well, I gotta say, I think all three of these have good cases for winning the game.
Yes, absolutely. Out of these three, uh, I want to say Lucina Sarah.
Really,
That's the win.
she's actually my third in terms of placement. I think Colby and Tony are really close. I think if the jury respects challenges, they're definitely going to vote for Colby.
I mean, I
Uh,
do.
I mean, I don't know. I guess what we have right here is all three elements of Survivor. We got the physical, which is Colby. We got the social, which was Sarah, and we got the strategic, which is Tony.
The perfect finale.
So
Well,
so so it all depends on what the jury respects more in Survivor.
I know me personally, since like I said, I would vote for Sarah in this final three.
Yeah, I would vote for Tony because Tony, as you know, is my favorite player to ever play.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for Tony.
All right.
Colby wins by a vote of 7-1.
Was I the one?
I bet. I bet. Oh, Francesca voted for Tony.
Oh, I lied. I guess I voted for Colby. I guess
Yeah,
like my inner competitive nature was like, nah, it has to be.
yeah. So Tony's the runner-up of the season. Which, by the way, great performance from Tony Vlaco. Still.
Oh yes, hands down. Like
Yeah.
this was another solid ending. More so than Celebrity, where I feel like everyone had a case.
Hmm.
Celebrity, admittedly,
It
Catherine
was it
Newton.
was Negan, really.
Yeah, it was clearly Jeffrey Dean Morgan's game to lose, but
Yeah.
still.
And Philip Shepard wins the fan favorites.
Yeah. Wait, what?
I loved how you were like, yeah, wait, what? That was great. Great.
I forgot I was in this. No.
Okay, so yeah, look at this. Man, this is not what I want to ever see.
No, I'm so sorry that
I,
happened.
we could have okay, so we didn't even really explain originally before we put Joe King and Ryan. Uh, it was going to be Jason Siska, and his rival was going to be a fucking stick.
Yeah. All right, so who would have been on what tribe?
Oh, for what?
Yeah, so who was originally going to be on Garong's tribe?
Galong. That was going to be Jason Siska, and a stick was me.
So the stick would have gotten the stick vote and would have made it third,
Yeah.
which means it beat someone. It beat Terry. A stick beat Terry.
Oh,
It would have been one hell of a stick.
yeah. It probably had a handler. Probably Ozzy. Ozzy made it, so he was just out there.
Yeah. Prepped him for this.
Yeah, that's why he was able to win 2 challenges.
Yeah.
Okay. Episode summary. Let's look at some of the statistics. So the most strategic was Dominic Abate, followed by Ryan Lane, followed by
Ha!
Tony.
See? See?
Come on, you
See?
weren't the most strategic though.
Yes, I totally was.
You were the second.
Well, I mean, yeah, but see, I didn't do nothing the entire time.
I
I was in
mean,
good alliances throughout. I
you were the
was
you
doing
were the
okay on
merge you
redemption
were the
until
merge boot.
because they saw I was a threat. Like I said, they would vote me out in the merge because that's the smart decision. The young athletic guys always go out at the merge.
Let's see. Let's see. I don't think you should choose yourself as one of the first two or three guys, though.
I fair, but I, I'm gonna make a case that I'm in All Stars.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
Yeah,
Colby, by the way, though, won 6 challenges, 4 immunities, and 2 reward challenges.
kudos. Like wow, like he did great in this. Like yeah, I feel Colby did a fantastic job in this game. Uh, yeah, it was because I wanted him when we were doing old school versus new school. Um, like I wanted to bring both Jerry and Colby for that,
Mhm.
but I was like because of my like little system for doing it, and I still needed like more females for old school, which I still screwed up. Um, I was like, oh no, Jerry, because I do like Jerry as a castaway as well.
Mhm. Yeah, no, I think Colby did pretty good. Like he probably could have gone home if he didn't win all those immunities. I
Also, I think I'm the person that had the most votes against them if you don't count more than one tribal council.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
take it.
because you got all those votes in one go. Your name never came up until you got voted off.
They threat.
uh, okay, well, that was Survivor Rivals.
That
Um,
was that was a fun one.
yeah. So now, after this, we're going to also be doing a draft where we're going to draft our all-star teams from our previous Brantsteele simulations.
Uh,
It's going to be like kind of a little mini episode. And then next week, we'll have our Brantsteele All-Stars, and we're going to see who truly was the greatest Brantsteele player to ever play on the day after podcast.
I know it's going to be epic, guys. So stay tuned, stay hydrated, and rest in peace, headphone users, because I might scream a lot.
Okay,
Immense
well,
screamage.
okay, well, adios, guys.
Peace.